My name is Ben Hervey-Murray. I'm a professional surf fishing guide here in Southern California. I've been running my business American Sea Fishing for the last 5 years and taking loads of people out fishing, catching all sorts of stuff from surf perch and corbina to leopard sharks and soupfin sharks.
So yeah, this is one of my favourite beaches. This is a really cool beach. North Orange County, lovely big fat sandy beach. Bit of an uptick in the swell today, so that's fine. We're just up a sinker size surf perch, don't mind that at all. Look which way the current's going, so the current's going left to right, so I feel like there's a little bit of structure just to my right, so I'm going to set up just to my left. I'm going to cast out, there you go, get nice and close to the water's edge. I've been fishing really since I was 8-9 years old. I did a lot of fishing in Europe. I worked as a guide over there as well, so I'm a lifetime passionate angler, and one of the things I used to really enjoy is helping other people catch fish. So my job now really is perfect for me. I get to fish with loads of people all week. You know, seeing that smile on their face when it all works out, that's just the gold in my business. That's the thing which gets me out of bed in the morning, definitely. So we're going to be fishing some really shallow water, right in the foamy bits and pieces there, right in kind of like 2 to 4, 5 foot of water, using light tackle, which is like 4 and 6 pound line. We've got the new Okuma Rockaway SP rod. We've got the ITX reel, so we're going to be hitting those lovely little pockets of water. We're going to be working the beach, finding those little pockets of fish, and hopefully going to come up with a really big, fat, giant barred surf perch. We are hooked up. We have what I suspect is a really nice barred surf perch, heading towards some rocks. So we're going to walk up the beach, going to get away from those rocks. We hooked this pretty far out, so a little bit of jeopardy still to come in that shore break. Okay, this is what we came here for, beautiful male surf perch, and that was on the SP rod, ITX reel, lovely combination, beautiful fish. So let's put it back, yeah? First one. Nice. Always a relief. When I moved here, I was just fascinated by the surf perch. I live 3 or 4 blocks from the beach, and for me surf perch fishing was kind of like, if you're fishing for like freshwater perch in England, it's not dissimilar to that, and that's something I used to do a lot of. But with this added spice of salt water, with all the tides and the swell to deal with. Okay, so much of this is about timing. I'm going to wait till this wave comes over us, and I'm just going to walk forward a little bit, just get a few extra yards, and I'm just going to prop that out into that nice blue water. We're just having to give it a real slow retrieve, letting that curly tail just kick out a little bit of vibration. And we've got that little red faceted bead as well, just kicking out a little colour signature. One of my kind of overall lessons in surf perch fishing is to use really small baits. The biggest bait I want to use is a 2-inch kind of gulp sandworm, and even then I'll chop half the bait. It's a nice one. Ready? Okay, drag her up the beach. There we go. Beautiful big walleye surf perch. So in England we have very predictable tides, very predictable swell, and so moving to Southern California definitely made me a lot more attentive towards things like the tide. So if you're on the East Coast or in England, your tide is roughly every 6 to 7 hours. Some of the tides we get are crazy, you know, one day it will be going out for like 10 hours and then the next day it'll be a split tide. So I think moving to Southern California, being a professional surf fishing guide, it is my job when I take people fishing to be the guy who works out the best tide, the best conditions, the best swell to go fishing. It doesn't feel that big, but I bet you it's another beautiful little barred surf perch. Loads of head shakes. So actually, when fish are most commonly lost on the surf, it's because that wave drags the fish towards you. You think it's off, so you stop reeling. Look at that, that's a big walleye. That's a big old walleye surf perch. Okay, so we're a couple of hours in now. We caught some walleye perch, some barred surf perch, a couple of really nice big walleye surf perch actually, and it's going well. So we found little pockets of fish, and they're very isolated in really kind of little pockets of deeper water or nestled up against rocks. So again, that's something you're going to find all up and down California really. The perch are going to concentrate in those pockets of water, the deeper sections, and right up against those rocky jetties like we've got here. So that's really why I love guiding in a nutshell. I just love helping people catch fish, working those little technical things out and having the professional satisfaction of knowing that you kind of help someone do something really cool. Every day at the office is completely different. You know, just look over my shoulder. Why wouldn't you want that as your office?